back to another tutorial with DearPiggy's Python course. Today we are going to be doing something extra fun in our video. We are going to be making a Madlibs game. And I know it sounds kind of like, what is that? And I'll kind of explain. In English, you guys have probably played this before, and I've seen it being played quite a bit during Halloween too. Basically what it is you have a template of words, and you have to fill in the blank with like parts of speech. And don't worry, it's not as much English homework as it sounds, and we'll be working through it together, and it will make you fall over with laughter, I promise. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. repl.it, everyone please go to Replit. It is our in-browser IDE. Click on the blue Start Coding button in the top right corner or in the middle of your website, and then choose the Python language. Create your REPL. And we are going to be using user input again for this one. And just to get a quick idea of what we're going to be doing, I have found a Madlibs template for us to use, and it's about unicorns. So I can practically hear the girls squealing over there and the boys going, "Oh, what are you doing, Sunny?" But it's okay, I promise. We're going to do a good version. We're going to do a good version and a silly version, all right? So I'll just read it, and we'll just stop at the end of sentence 2. We're going to do, unicorns aren't like any other, plural noun, they're adjective. They look like animal with plural noun for feet and an adjective mane of hair. And when I do this, it means we need to put our own user input in. So let's kind of set this up first. So I'm going to split my screen so that we can see this at the same time. And we are going to print this to our console essentially. So print, and then this part gets kind of complicated, but you don't have to follow along if you don't want to, but kind of understand what I'm doing. I'm printing the words, unicorns aren't like any other. And then over here, I want my plural noun. And then I'm just going to put a period. And then we print the next line. And then it says, they are adjective. And then in the parentheses, we're going to exchange that for user input, but we're setting up our template first. So we can print, we say, they look like animals, and then with plural noun 2. So we don't want to use the same plural noun, we want to get another one. 4 feet, not faux feet, 4 feet, and a, and then over here, let's do another adjective. So adjective, if I can spell that right, adjective 2. And an adjective 2, mane of hair. So now we have finished setting up our template. That's what I like to call it. So after we are done setting this up, let's take a look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have five inputs that we need to take. So just a quick refresher, we take inputs by using the input function, and then in the parentheses we write our prompt. So for the first one, we want to ask for a plural noun. So we remember to put the prompt in parentheses, and we say, please give a plural noun. We ask for a plural noun, and in order to reuse this, we want to use this over and over, and by now you guys should have the hang of this. In order to use something over and over, we assign it to and I heard variable. Okay, great job, guys. So we're going to assign this to plural noun. So the value of the input that the user gives us is going to be put in the plural noun. So then we'll do the adjective. Adjective is equal to the input that they give us when we ask them for please give an adjective. And then next one, look down here, 1, 2, animals are next. Animals is equal to the input of please give an animal. So I type kind of fast, so if you want to pause and catch up, that's totally fine. And we'll explain what each line of code means afterwards. Next, we have plural noun 2, so plural noun. And do not get this mixed up with plural noun. This is plural noun 2, so the second input. And then please, oh, that was, spelled that completely wrong, didn't I, guys? Please give another plural noun. Then last but not least, we have our second adjective. So adjective 2 is equal to the input when we ask them, please give another adjective. And then I'm going to add another empty print line right here just because I want to leave an extra line in between. So now let's kind of explain what this means and then we'll run our code. Input, 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 input. So input times 5. We're taking 5 user inputs. And every single time we take a user input, the first one we assign it to the variable name called plural noun. Second one we assign it to adjective. Third, animals. Fourth, plural noun 2. Fifth, adjective 2. So we have 5 variables whose value is 5 different inputs. Perfect. Now, when we print this, we're going to print unicorns aren't like any other. And then we're going to print the plural noun. And then we're going to do plus plural noun. And be careful to leave a space here, otherwise it's not going to give you a space. And then it says they are plus adjective. So basically now we're replacing the little parentheses with our actual value of the actual variable. They look like, okay, this is where it gets slightly complicated. It's not confusing, just the way Python writes it is slightly weird. They look like, and then do the end parentheses plus the animals that we just gave plus, and then start your parentheses off again. Now we're going to do the exact same thing over here with plural noun 2. So get rid of this and your parentheses here plus plural noun 2 plus, and then do your parentheses for feet. And the last one, guys, we're almost there. Adjective 2. So we're going to put the quotation, end it there, plus adjective 2 plus, and then put this in parentheses. So now let's walk through it one more time. 5 variables, 5 user inputs. Unicorns aren't like any other, and then we're going to add in the plural noun that the user gives. Their adjective that the user gives. They look like animal that the user gives with plural noun 2 that the user gives, and for feet, and adjective 2 that the user gives, mane of hair. Phew, that was a tongue twister, wasn't it? So now let's run it, and let's kind of see what happens. Again, just to emphasize one more time, we took 5 user inputs, and then we essentially plugged it into our code that we wrote. So let's run it. It's going to ask me, please give a plural noun. Now, nouns are person, places, or things. Let's see here. What do other people think? Unicorns aren't like any other. I heard microwaves, y'all. Guys, this is interesting. Please give an adjective. Let's see here. Okay, someone said stinky. Oh, poor unicorn. Please give an animal. Okay, guys, you guys can give me an animal now. Oh, someone said my name. I guess I'm an animal, right, guys? Everyone's an animal, I guess. Please give another plural noun. Plural nouns are people, places, or things. Let me see. Someone else said, let me see, I'm scrolling through here. What's an interesting one? They look like pencil. Okay, pencils. I saw pencils. Okay. Adjective. And I saw dumb. Okay. Okay, so now we gave 5 user inputs. And then when we click enter, let's kind of see what the program does. It says unicorns aren't like any other microwaves. They're stinky. They look like Sunny. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't even know if I should be offended, but I'll take that as a compliment. You know what? I'm taking that as a compliment. They look like Sunny with pencils for feet. Guys, I don't have pencils for feet. And a dumb mane of hair. Okay, so that was our Madlib. I think it's pretty funny. We took user input 5 times and then we plugged it into our code. One part that looks slightly interesting was this comma, so I'll get rid of that space. Let's run it again. Let's play it one more time. I think this is pretty cool. Please give a plural noun. Buckets. I see that in the chat. Please give an adjective. Clumsy, I saw that. Please give an animal. Sea cucumber. Oh my gosh, you guys are creative. Please give another plural noun. Let's see, I'm looking here. Cheese slices. Interesting, guys. Please give another adjective. I see horrendous. Ooh, that's a good adjective, even if it's slightly mean. Okay, unicorns aren't like any other buckets. They're clumsy. They look like sea cucumbers. Okay, what do sea cucumbers look like, guys? I still don't know. With cheese slices for feet. Oh, Lord. And a horrendous mane of hair. Okay, this got pretty wacky pretty fast, didn't it? But I hope these Mad Libs made you laugh a little bit, and I really hope that you understand what was going on. Essentially, 5 user inputs assigned to 5 different variables, and we plugged our variables in to our code by doing this. So the idea is pretty easy to get. Just executing the code may take some time. But that was it for our Python tutorial for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.